What's up, my beautiful star babes? Thank you guys so much for tuning back into my channel. Now, today's reading is going to be a reading for you Capricorns, okay? All Capricorn placements, no placement left behind. So that's Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, Chiron, literally all the placements of Capricorn whenever you need to hear and receive this message. Now, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. That is perfectly fine. If it doesn't, take what resonates and leave the rest, my love, okay? But Capricorns, you guys have been on my mind, and I don't know, I just kind of have this inclination to do more readings for you Capricorns and also Virgos, but especially for you guys. I've been feeling this sort of I don't know, like this nudge to tap into Capricorn energy. So that's why I decided to do a reading for you guys today. So getting straight into your reading. So you guys have angel number 7, Deception and Envy, and you also have angel number 4, Firm Foundation, with the back of the deck energy here being angel number 2, Spiritual Union. All right, so as I was channeling you guys' energy, something that kept coming up, I kept hearing the word confliction, confusion, and misunderstanding. I do feel there is something regarding communication that could be hindering a relationship or just some sort of environment that you may be in. Maybe some sort of close relationship that you have, whether that's romantic, platonic, a friendship, family, however that resonates into your life here. But I do see a change, either that you're experiencing, that you're resisting, or that's about to come into your life here. I do feel this sense of you probably are changing your mindset, changing your the way that you live, changing your routines, your habits. There's some sort of change going on with yourself, and I am seeing here that there could be some sort of resentment going on between you and another party, maybe even your inner circle. Like maybe you just don't fit in anymore. Maybe things just seem a little different, things just seem a little off, okay? All right, but let's go ahead and get into the tarot here, all right? So we're going to get some deeper meaning, some deeper understanding for why you guys have these two cards here today. All right. Divine power, divine spirit, love, and light. What message does Capricorns need to hear right now? What message do Capricorns need to hear, honor, and respect right now in this moment as they watch this reading? Okay, what flipped over? You guys have the Death card. You have the Chariot. Okay. Whew. Major Arcana. 2 Major Arcana coming out back to back. Capricorns. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so back of the deck energy here. Wow, I was telling you guys. 8 of Cups. There's definitely you kind of evolving. There's definitely this energy of you moving on. The 8 of Cups is that energy to where you're just walking away from things that don't no longer serve you. You know, they served a purpose before. They served you well before. They may have filled in some sort of void before, but now there's better things. Now there's other things that need your attention, right? Wow. Okay, so let's get into this. So underneath Deception and Envy here, again, I do feel very strongly you guys really need to watch your circle, Capricorns, okay? I'm just going to be completely honest with you. I do feel some sort of dark energy. Not necessarily that you're carrying it, but it could be things that either you are consuming, but especially people that you are around or that you may allow into your life. Some of you, I do feel that this could be someone new that you may have just accepted into your life here. But I really feel like that either way, whether if it's a family member, a friend, a romantic partner, there's somebody here who has ill intentions. There's somebody here who doesn't want to see you succeed, or either they just kind of look, they're kind of looking at you again with the green eye, you know, with the evil eye, with that sense of jealousy, with this sense of they see you blossoming, they're seeing your growth, they're seeing you changing, and you may find yourself in a position to where people are like, what's up with you? You act different. Oh, you don't want to hang out with us anymore? Like what's wrong with you? You're different. You're off. But really what it is that you're changing here. So here you guys do have death and the chariot here underneath deception and envy. And what I feel for this is that there's definitely an ending. There's definitely a door closing. I do highly feel that there's some sort of relationship, some sort of friendship, some sort of union that is going to be coming into an end for your greatest good here, Capricorns. And that's why you have the chariot energy here, because you're overcoming these obstacles. There could be somebody here who maybe intentionally, purposely trying to throw roadblocks into your journey to see if you will stumble. But I do kind of feel like that there's these people around you that may kind of they're just waiting to see like a downfall in you. They're waiting to see you, make a mistake. Like, say for instance, if you're somebody who carries yourself with a lot of poise, a lot of respect, or just you've always just known for this certain thing, but as soon as you're, not on your tip-top A game, they're the first ones to point out the most simplest little, most petty thing. Like, say for instance, if you're, let's just say, a CEO of a business, but then, your friends invite you to go play basketball or something like that together. And then during the middle of a basketball game, you realize that, your shoe is untied. And they're like, oh my goodness, do you see their shoe is untied? Wow, I guess they're not as perfect as they claim to be. When really it's like that you're not, telling people that, oh, I'm perfect, oh, I'm the best, oh, this you should be like me. It's just that they are honestly intimidated by your greatness and your potential that they see. But I do see here that it's time for you to cut off some people or some things. There's definitely something that needs to change here, whether that's your circle, your connections, how much you are, being open and vulnerable to people about possibly ideas or how you feel, maybe some habits that you may be having on when it comes to like your eating habits, your daily habits, your daily routines. I do feel there is an ending for something, and I feel like you guys are aware of this, because I do feel like, again, like I was saying, I feel like this off energy for you guys, and I feel that you guys are at this stage to where something is changing. You feel it within you. You may be like, I can't really just put my finger on it, but honestly, it's like your soul is evolving. I feel that you guys are ascending. You guys are strengthening mentally and spiritually is something that I am feeling here, especially with this chariot energy, especially if you've been feeling like things have been a little bit off, things have been a little bit difficult for you, Capricorns. You're definitely going to overcome them. Do not doubt that for 1 second. Any obstacle that anybody tries to throw in your way, you're going to overcome it, okay? Just like, the common statement is, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, period. And I feel that for you guys so much, Capricorns. But just be very mindful of what you're putting your energy into and who you're allowing into your energy as well, who you're exchanging energy with as well. I do feel there could be a call, a need for you guys to be a little bit more cautious of what you're dwelling into, okay? Now, moving on here to firm foundation. So you guys have all of these beautiful cards. You have 9 of Cups, you have Page of Pentacles, and you have the 10 of Cups. Yes, Capricorns, I'm loving it. I'm digging it. I'm so happy for you. And this is exactly what I was saying. It's time for you to close the door on some sort of old way, old habit, old routine, people who aren't serving you, people who are out here trying to plot against you. Even if for some of you Capricorns, just for a very, very, very small few of you, you may even be tapping into this envious side of yourself. Like maybe you are kind of looking at others' success and maybe comparing it to yours, and maybe it caused you to have a little bit of jealousy, which is fine. I mean, we all get there sometimes. It's okay. It's just important that whenever we get to these low vibrational energies that we don't stay there. So that could be saying that for some of you, you're putting an end to that deception and envy that you may hold within yourself. You're overcoming it and you're stepping into your own power and getting to your success on your way, your journey, your destiny, the path that you were meant to take. But I do see here overall, whether if there's others envious of you or if it's you envious of others, either way, you're putting an end to that energy within your life, whether if it's coming from you or from somebody else. And I see this transformation. I see this change, because now Now that you're overcoming that energy there, now that you're in that chariot energy of overcoming this deception and envy, now you have the building blocks to build a foundation that's best for you, that's going to set you up for success, that's going to set you up for this happiness, for this joy that you are yearning for, that you may be wanting within your life. Again, there is a walking away. There is a closing of a door. That's what the death energy is here. This is nothing to fret. When one door closes, another door opens that is much more prosperous and much more of a blessing, a bigger blessing for you. And again, Eight of Cups energy is all about walking away from things that no longer serves us. It may have once served a purpose, but no longer. So that's what I see here. This is this transformation. I feel this sense of ascension. You guys are ascending, Capricorns, and it's so beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, it may feel a little bit rough for you right now. It may feel a little bit awkward. It may feel like you could be a little bit alone or feel like a loner, but this is all part of your journey here, because now you're building your foundation off of Nine of Cups, off of Page of Pentacles, off of Ten of Cups here. I do see here that a lot of you could be in a state to where you're really thinking about things of how you can succeed, like from a practical standpoint. And I love to see that for you guys here. I do feel this sense of you guys really becoming more grounded and really listening to how you feel, looking at, or making plans that's going to fulfill you emotionally, but your plans are very much so very practical. I feel that balance coming in for you guys, and that's a beautiful foundation to have. When I see that firm foundation, I see it as a very stable foundation, one that you can build levels and levels and levels and levels on top of, that's going to bring you prosperity, that's going to bring you this continued happiness of Ten of Cups, that's going to, of course, is bringing in this new joy. With the Nine of Cups, this newfound emotional fulfillment, but it's also going to bring you this emotional stability, this longevity of happiness, this longevity of bliss, this stability, seeing all of the blessings around you. It's happening for you, Capricorns. It's so beautiful. But if you're feeling like that something just isn't right, when you're around certain people, when you consume certain things, when you say certain things, when you think certain things, if they bring your energy down, it's time to cut it off. It's time to walk away from it. And like I said, I feel like you guys are aware of this. I feel like you guys are very much so in tune with yourself. I feel like you guys are very in tune with your emotions. You are very much so aware of things that change within your mental state, your energy specifically. Basically, you guys are very energetically sensitive is what I'm feeling at this moment. And it's really working in your favor. I feel like you guys are also becoming more in tune with your intuition. And I feel like you guys have been doing the work, like Capricorns, looking back from the very first reading that I did for you guys, seeing the way that you guys have transformed and transmuted and are growing and just growing spiritually and mentally, emotionally. Whew, it's been a journey, and you guys know it, and I'm just so proud of you. Nobody else is going to tell you that they're proud of you. I, for one, am definitely proud of you guys. All right, so we're just going to see what other messages Spirit has for you, Capricorns, okay? Spirit, what additional messages do you have for Capricorns? Wow, okay. 3 cards that just fell out here. Back of the deck energy. Ooh, number 22, wisdom. Wow, 22 wisdom. That's beautiful. You know what comes from, how wisdom is created, right? So Capricorns, what's the difference between, being, learning something and wisdom, okay? It's all about anybody can learn anything. Anybody can, go to school, learn a skill, that sort of thing, right? And then you can become smart per se in that area. However, when it comes to wisdom comes from personal experience. When I see wisdom, I think of Queen of Swords energy, the person who has gone through the rough times, who has, been in the dark, been deep down in the hole, but has had the strength, the light, the knowledge, okay, to climb to the top, to get to the light. All that knowledge that you acquired while going through those dark times is your wisdom that's going to always be with you forever. So beautiful. And I feel that you're learning through this process. You're learning through this change. You're learning through this journey of ascension that you guys are going through right now. More synchronicities, all right? So here we have number 44, super moon attraction. Very, very, very beautiful for you guys. This is honestly, you're changing up once you release this energy here, that negative energy, that deception and envy, whether it's coming from yourself or others. Again, that's when you're going to be on a vibrational match for the things that you are wanting. And I feel that it's like the things that you're wanting on an emotional level. Now, definitely, this could be that you're attracting things that you want on material plane as well. But I do feel here that you guys are kind of striving for some sort of emotional and mental stability here. Now, I do feel that also for you Capricorns that this is a great time for you guys to manifest. If there is something that you are wanting to manifest materially especially, I do feel like this is a really good time. I feel like that, you know, if you are seeing 444 a lot, that this is your confirmation that you are protected and you are on the right path also at 222. And that your angels and your spiritual team are supporting you in this journey, in this endeavor. And that if you are wanting something, this is your time to go after it. This is your time to let the universe know. Asking, you shall receive. All right. Now, it's so beautiful here. I love to see this. You guys have angel number 5, growth. Now, with this is honestly, like I was saying this entire reading, you guys are ascending, you are growing, you are blossoming, you are moving into somebody, you're moving into your best self, you're becoming closer to your higher self, you're becoming closer to your destiny, you're becoming closer to knowing who you are and being in your true authentic skin and being that unapologetically, because that's what just feels natural to you. That's just what comes so easily to you. All right, then you have angel number 42, the masculine. So with the masculine here, this is that divine masculine energy. This is the energy of taking leadership, taking authority, and taking back control of your life. Again, if others or anything that you've been consuming has been throwing off your energy, has been, you know, making you feel a little bit weird, feeling like things just ain't right, then this is the time for you to take back control of your life and say, you know what, if it ain't working for me, then guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut it off, period. All right, I'm going to allow this door to close. I'm going to walk away from it with that 8 of Cups energy. Wow, so beautiful. So beautiful. So lastly but not least, I'm just going to pull a few Angel Therapy Oracle cards for you guys. All right, just to see what closing messages your angels have for you in this moment, Capricorns. Divine Power, Divine Spirit, Love, and Light. What closing messages do you have for Capricorns? What closing messages do you have for Capricorns? All right. Back of the deck energy here. You guys have parents. Wow. Okay, so it says the divine truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. Wow. That's very powerful there. For some of you, it could be that you, again, like I was saying earlier about communication, maybe some of you are having some sort of communication issues with your parents. Maybe you feel like that your parents are not supporting you. Maybe you feel isolated by your parents, or either it's just that, you know, maybe you're just feeling drawn to maybe connect more with your parents. You know, maybe explain to them a little bit more about your dreams, especially if you feel like they're not supporting you, instead of holding this resentment or this grudge against your parents there. All right, so let's see what you guys got. So you guys have listened to your intuitive feelings. Absolutely. And I feel like you guys have been strengthening your intuition. That's why it's important for you guys to really tap into it, especially whenever the energy feels off for you. But I know, like, whenever we're going through turmoil and changes and difficulties in our life, because, you know, changes, just being honest, I mean, changes are uncomfortable, like, most of the time. So, you know, a lot of times when we're going through difficult times, we forget everything that we know, it seems like, or like that it's not our first instant reaction a lot of times. But as you continue to listen to your intuitive feelings when you're going through these difficult times, and that will begin to strengthen. All right, that will be your auto response to whenever, you know, difficulty comes into your life. But it says here, your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. And speaking of the body, again, like I said, I think you guys are very sensitive, very energetic energetically sensitive. And I do feel here that you guys are very aware of any little changes, little minute changes that may happen within your body, mind, and spirit. Like you feel when the energy changes. You feel if something is off with your body. I feel that you guys are very in tune with that right here in this moment especially. Next, you guys have here, you have Sacral Chakra. Wow. Look at this. This is, wow. I'm telling you, Capricorns, you guys are energetically sensitive. What was I just saying here? You are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. Absolutely. If whatever it is bringing deception and envy into your life, or somebody is deceptive and envious and jealous of you and your life, and they're trying to throw that negative energy, spew that negative energy to you, it's time for you to cut it off. Even if it is your parents, you may be just setting some boundaries and saying, you know what, when it comes to this, you know, respectfully, I choose not to talk with you about that. And that is your right, you know, to ask that respectfully and, you know, set those boundaries there. Whew. Wow, Capricorns. The last card you guys have here is beautiful. Crown Chakra. Definitely you guys are connected. You're connected spiritually, energetically. All right. But I do feel here, ooh, Crown Chakra would listen to your intuitive feelings. Crown Chakra is all about, you know, the messages, the downloads that we are receiving from, you know, from spirit, from source, right? It could be through multiple ways. I do feel here is very much so your body. You could be getting tingles, ringing in the ear. Maybe some of you may have some sort of, I don't know, quick little flicker of something. Maybe feel like somebody's touching you. Maybe a little pressure on your back here, something. I do feel here that you're definitely getting a lot of downloads and information from the spiritual realm, from the fifth dimension here. That's what that crown chakra is all about. And they're sending you messages that are, I feel, are more like tangible, like you will feel it on your body more, but also in your spirit. So this says, pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. Absolutely. You're very much so connected to spirit. You are very much so going very closely with your higher self. I feel that you guys, again, are on this path of ascension, on this path of growth. You're learning so much and you're becoming you're the best version of yourself. You've been putting in this work, Capricorns, and honestly, I can't be more proud of you. Like, this is such a beautiful transformation here, but I do see here that it is a little bit difficult for you guys. It's hard to let things go. Sometimes it's hard to set up boundaries. A lot of times we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or offend anyone, but it's necessary for you guys' health, for your well-being, and for you to fulfill your destiny and your path here on earth in this lifetime. And, you know, others just have to be respectful of that. And if they can't, then you may need to reevaluate their position or the power, the amount of, you know, discipline or I should say allowance that they have in your life. Wow. Wow. Well, all right, Capricorns. That is all that I have for your reading. You guys, this was so beautiful. If this does resonate with you, please let me know down in the comment section below. I love you guys so much, Capricorns. You guys know you're the one. All right, but I'm sending you guys tons and tons of love and light. I love you guys so much, and as always, keep faith and keep going. Bye, guys.